It's working.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Ranger Mario, and here I have Talia Davis.
Talia, yep. Nice to meet you.
Yep. From Goosehead Insurance.
Yep, I'm from Goosehead. I've been working there about 3 months now, so really getting my share of the network in the real estate industry. Just trying to learn some more. Yeah.
Right. So tell us about what's going on in the insurance.
So insurance premiums everywhere have just been skyrocketing recently. A lot of people will see increases in their renewals, both home and auto, and it's really just the state of the market right now. There are so many claims that are being filed, which makes the insurance carriers, up their rates. So there's a lot of frustration in the insurance world right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So who will be your favorite insurance provider?
That's a tough question. As an insurance broker with Goosehead, I work with over 40 carriers. I don't know if I should even say a favorite, but I mean, they all have their perks. They're all different. They all offer different coverages and kind of different ways to measure how to rate you for your insurance. So picking one is definitely a little bit tough. I will say I use Progressive a lot, but yeah.
Yeah, my dad got picked up by Progressive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. For home, for auto? Or?
Auto only.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. I write a lot of Progressive auto policies, so yeah.
Yeah, he got on my butt for the 3 tickets I got, like, the previous year.
You got 3 tickets.
Yeah, I did.
That's not good for your insurance.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I got tickets before, but it was like a long gap. It was like 5 years between.
Okay.
And so I got busted for speeding.
Okay.
Around the corner, actually.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Did that make your rates increase after you got those tickets?
I mean, I'm sure it was it was already going up anyways.
Yeah.
But he was still mad,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's frustrating. As a parent, I had a frustrated parent. They were on the phone with me yesterday, and their child had definitely some speeding and some violations, and their insurance was increasing, and I was trying to do what I could for them to save them some money, so shop them around a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell us where you're from.
I'm originally from Chicago. I was born and raised there first 18 years of my life. And then I went to school in Georgia at the University of Georgia. Go Dogs. And I just moved to Houston about 3.5 months ago to start working. So I've been all over the place a little bit.
Why Houston?
Why Houston's a good question. I've always thought that Texas seems like a really cool place. I feel like everyone that lives in Texas loves Texas. And I love that about it here. I also knew I wanted to stay kind of in the South, but try somewhere different than Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Goose had offered me the job here, I was like, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? So.
Right. What's been your favorite part of the city?
Ooh. Well, I like the Astros games.
Nice.
Those have been a lot of fun. I've been to a couple country concerts and really just exploring the city. It's definitely very unique how it's so spread out. Like, you could drive an hour and barely be across the whole city.
Right.
So I like that about it because there's just so much to do and explore and so many different places to try. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So have you been to any outside of the city?
Any places?
Yeah.
Let me think. I've been down to Surfside Beach. I went there last weekend. It was fun.
I saw that.
It was cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I posted that on my Instagram, but I've done a lot of prospecting in Lake Jackson, which is kind of close to the coast as well. So, but other than that, really just been around Houston hanging out.
Right.
Yeah.
What got your attention about Lake Jackson?
So Lake Jackson got my attention because I feel like it's somewhere that Goosehead hasn't prospected too much yet. And around in the Houston area, a lot of people know of Goosehead. They've heard of it.
Right.
They've had the agents, call on them. And I wanted to try to do something a little different. And so I've been driving down there trying to interact with some agents that maybe don't know what goosehead is as much. Yeah, just kind of help them out because I know insurance can be really expensive near the coast.
Yep.
So, yeah.
What drives you?
What drives me? Money, definitely. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I think definitely working to help others as well, though. I want to make sure everyone's in the best spot that they could be. And yeah, I guess just my close friends, my family, they push me. So, what about you? What drives
Me?
you? Yeah.
Just life. Just the environment that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Just real estate. I'm in charge of my own. I control my own destiny.
Right.
And so just every day I'm eager to come to the office and do what I do.
Totally. I love that.
From talking to people to making content, just putting smiles on people's faces.
Yeah, it's special.
Yeah. Yep. So tell us about what is life like to live in Chicago?
Ooh. Well, okay. First of all, I say I'm from Chicago. I was born in the city, but I really lived in the suburbs. So I lived about 40 minutes outside of Chicago, but it was a lot of fun because we had a train that would just drive right through our downtown, so you could hop on the train and be in the city in 30,
like
40
subway.
minutes. Yeah, kind of. And so my friends and I would go do that on the weekends. We would go, to the beach in the city and just walk around down there, really.
Right.
And it was so cool. You got to meet really fun people that way. And yeah, they have some good sports up there too. I was there when the Cubs won the what?
I don't know.
Oh no.
The Cubs kind of grabbed my attention.
Yeah.
Kind of grew into me.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect the Cubs. I never went to a Bears game, honestly, so.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. But I think the Bears are playing the Texans next Sunday.
Sometime this month.
Yeah, it's soon.
I know.
It's coming up. Be an interesting game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Is deep dish pizza a huge deal?
It is a big deal. There's some good places. I personally don't prefer deep dish. I prefer New York style thin crust.
What?
Well, I just feel like you eat one piece of deep dish and then you're kind of full, Whereas if you have the thin crust, it's like you could have 5, 6, 10 pieces. And
right.
Yeah. But no, it's good. They have a really good place in Chicago called Giordano's for deep dish. So if you're ever up there, you got to go.
Yeah, I've been a couple of times.
Okay.
Twice.
Do you like the deep dish?
No, I like New Heaven.
Yeah.
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 New Heaven's a good one.
Yeah.
You been to the Bean?
Yeah, the Bean.
Obviously, yeah.
That's the main tourist spot. You have to have been to the Bean. Have you been?
Yeah, I've been there.
It's cool. It's different. Yeah. It's like, I don't know.
It's unique.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
That and the little river.
Yeah. It's fun. During St. Patrick's Day in Chicago, they dye the river bright green.
Right.
And it's just like a neon green, which is crazy.
Yeah, we have so us Packers fans, we love when y'all do that. Mm-hmm. 'Cause we get to.
Yeah, because then it's your colors in our city. Exactly. Whatever.
It's a whole meme. Is Bulls important? The Chicago Bulls.
Yeah. I mean, weren't they really good in the 90s?
I heard about it.
I think they had a really good run in the 90s.
Maybe.
But, I mean, granted, I wasn't alive then, so I don't follow the NBA too much. But I really just like college basketball during March Madness. When that comes around, that's always fun. But then I just kind of fall off and don't really watch it the rest of the time. So
it's a bit tiring.
Yeah, I can't imagine being a player, all the back and forth. It's crazy. So
the consecutive games, and then travel long distance.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel with baseball too, though. Like they play so many games.
Well, they play at night.
Yeah, but still.
You get to
I guess you get to have your day to rest a little. That's true.
And it's a slower game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good point.
Unless you're second baseman or shortstop.
Yeah.
You do run a lot.
Yeah. I feel like shortstop Isn't the shortstop like the captain of the infield, kind of?
No, it's the catcher.
Oh, it is the catcher?
It's the catcher.
I guess I've heard otherwise.
I don't know where y'all getting from.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the catcher needs to have that like leadership
Yeah.
to control like the pitcher,
Right.
the
And he can
shifts.
see everything, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. Well,
Is
cool.
there like a different culture between Cubs and the White Sox?
Yeah, I would say so. Because the Cubs are good, and then there's the White Sox. I'm just kidding. No, there's definitely a big rivalry, I would say. Just both fan bases are very passionate about each team. And it's funny, like, you're from the same city, but that rivalry's there.
Right.
So, yeah. What about you with the
Me?
Astros? Are you a big Astros fan?
Yeah. I'm wearing
Yeah.
the iconic sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Some people call it the Kate Upton sweatshirt.
Okay.
She wore it.
She wore it?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool.
She wore it back in 2017 when
Okay.
they made their first run to the World Series.
Oh, sweet.
And then all of a sudden, everybody wanted to have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
They had to raise the price up too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because everyone's supply and demand, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like Kate Upton?
Yeah. She's awesome. She's a beautiful girl. So.
Right. I mean, she was from New York.
Mm.
Met Verlander, who was in Detroit,
Mm-hmm.
and so she was like bandwagoning. Now.
Yeah.
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 That's cool.
Was there a culture shock when you moved down here?
Yeah, I think so. It's different from Chicago and Georgia in different ways. I would say one of the big shocks moving here is the driving, because
Yeah.
people here, they drive fast, and I'm not used to that. You know, driving two-lane roads in Georgia. Yeah, so I've tried to become more of a, not aggressive, but just an assertive driver in Houston.
Passive.
Yeah. Trying to think of what else though. I don't know. I mean, I love the diversity and the culture in all three places I've lived. So
Nice.
yeah, it's unique in its own way, and I like that.
Right.
Yeah. What about you? What do you like about Houston?
The food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good food too.
Yeah.
I need to still try kolache. I think it's called
Kolaches.
kolache. I haven't had that yet.
What?
No, I've never tried one.
Y'all don't have that over there?
No, I've never heard of that until I came to Houston.
What?
Yeah.
So kolaches are from a Czech Republic.
Okay. Cool.
So they brought that over here.
That's cool.
Yeah. At least that's what I heard from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard they're really good, so I've got to get one of those at some point. Maybe this weekend.
Maybe.
We'll see. Yeah.
Chipley's is a good spot to go.
Mm-hmm. I've been in there a couple times for donuts, but not kolache, so maybe I'll pop back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, what got you down here? Instead of going to school in Chicago or like
Yeah.
Northwestern or
That's a good question.
Big Ten schools.
I was tempted for Big Ten. My dad went to University of Illinois, and then my mom went to University of Michigan. So Big Ten people through and through. I will say I wanted to go down south to a big football school. I knew that when I was in high school. And also, I wanted to get out of Illinois, I think, just in general. You know, I wanted to do something a little further away. So I started touring. And I toured SEC schools primarily. I will say that. Georgia was my favorite.
Oh,
so.
was it weather?
Weather, too.
Yeah.
Weather was a big part because it's so temperate the whole year. I mean, it never gets as cold as it does in
like
Chicago.
Midwest.
Yeah, Midwest cold is a different type of cold. So it gets to like negative 20, 30 wind chill up
Yeah,
there.
I'm
It's
sure.
crazy. You need a huge winter coat.
Right. We get some of that weather too.
Yeah.
It's like that one day of the
Mm-hmm.
the whole year.
And like everything shuts down around here, I'm sure.
We don't shut down.
Really? Is
No,
it that
we
cold?
don't shut down.
I just feel like when it snows down south, everyone, I don't know, like freaks out.
We don't. It doesn't snow here.
Yeah. Have you ever
Maybe-
gotten snow here, you think?
It was more like an accumulated
Mm-hmm.
ice,
Yeah.
but not
Yeah, like a sleet type
like
thing.
not snow.
Mhm.
Maybe less of an inch.
Well, cool.
Yeah, I do know that I was thinking about going to a Big Ten school.
Yeah? Which one?
Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that's a really cool school and a
Yeah.
good college town, too.
Yeah, it was mostly. I just want to get out of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
But after Harvey, I was like, I gotta stay here.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
was a dark moment
Yeah.
in recent time.
Mm.
We got flooded. I'm sure the insurance were thinking about leaving.
What? Oh, yeah,
Leaving.
all the carriers leaving?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. And sometimes the carriers, just this recent hurricane, they'll put kind of like a block on writing new policies
Right.
just because they can't, take all that risk. So that happened recently. I can't imagine how Harvey, affected y'all down here and probably brought the community together a lot, though.
Yeah, it was.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. What do you remember from Harvey?
Just the flooding. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
That's scary.
helping out.
Mm-hmm.
We were like trying to carry people to.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
But anyways, is there anything you miss about Chicago?
Yeah, I miss growing up there and just like having my high school, my elementary school so nearby. And I obviously miss my childhood friends. Some of them are still up there. I don't know. I kind of just miss the area, I guess. But I'll go
Right.
visit. I'll make a visit sometime soon.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you owe yourself, if anything?
Ooh, that's a tough question. Putting me on the spot here. What do I owe myself? I would just say, like, giving it my all. I never want to, cheat myself. I always want to work the hardest I can. And I would say I owe it to myself to take care of myself as well, like eating right, exercising, spending time with people I love, because that's what life's all about.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you picked an accent. I noticed.
An accent?
Yeah, you.
What kind?
The southern accent.
Really?
Popping up.
Oh, gosh. I don't know if that's good or bad.
What's the most prized possession?
That I have?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really think of, like, an object. I would say the thing that comes to mind, honestly, is my family dog, because I grew up with that dog. Her name is Solo, like Han
Aw.
Solo from Star Wars.
Right.
And, she's just always there. She's always happy. So I would say she's definitely a very prized possession of my parents and my sister and I. What about you? What's your most prized possession?
Man, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it is
yeah,
tough.
It is tough.
It's tough.
Man, probably car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. Nice.
Gets me where I want to go.
Yeah. I can't imagine not being able to, have the freedom that a car provides. It's nice.
Yeah. What is a thing that you will never do?
That I'll never do. That is a really tough question. Like, hold on, let me think. Okay, you have to think of your answer too.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would I never do? My thing is, like, I would try any food. I would try to go any place, I love to travel. I love to try new things. It's a tough question. Something that I try to never do is I try not to be dishonest. Like, I always try to be truthful to myself and others, because I just feel like lying doesn't breed anything that's good. So
Right.
I would say that's kind of a big one. What about you?
I'll probably never stay at a job longer
Yeah.
than 5 years if I feel like it's not taking me anywhere.
Yeah. You don't want to be, like, stagnant.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. That's a good, like, boundary to have. A good standard.
Yeah.
I like that.
What's your life goals?
Life goals. Well, I mean, I want to be successful, not just monetarily, but also with relationships, like with my friends, with family. Ideally, when I'm older, I want to own a boat. That's how I know I've made it.
Right.
If I have a boat and a dog. No, I want to help as many people as I can. I don't know. What about you? What?
I forgot the question.
What is your life goal?
Oh, right, yeah. Probably get married before 30, have a family, and probably become governor one day.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great goal to have.
Yeah.
When are you going to start marketing? Start putting
I'm already in.
Yeah, true. Okay, that's true.
Already. Is there anything you miss from your childhood?
I miss going to, like, I used to play soccer, and so I miss going to soccer tournaments, soccer games on the weekends, being with the team.
What?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, you know? Just having that community, and I feel like I learned a lot of life skills from my team and from my coach. So I would say I miss being part of a competitive sport like that, because I think it made me a competitive person, which is a good thing.
Right.
So, what about you?
What position did you play?
Oh, I played outside midfielder, so lots of running up and down the field. Tried to get back on defense, which I didn't love to do, and then also just trying to score goals. So
Right.
It was a good sport.
Yeah, I've played that too.
You did? What
Midfielder.
position? Midfield. Okay.
Like the whole midfielder.
Nice. What formation did you guys do? Do you remember?
4-3-3.
I like that
We
one.
were fast.
Yeah.
So.
I like that one. We would try to do like 3-5-2 with the two outside midfielders would be wingbacks that would come back.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like it made us really congested in the midfield. Sorry, it's crazy soccer talk.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
What you thought about the previous tournament with the U.S. women's national team?
Thought they killed it. They did a really good job. It's fun to see that team grow and watch them play over the years because, I mean, Alex Morgan just retired the other day, which is, like, that's one of my childhood idols. But I feel like right now they are a very young team, whereas in the past they've had some more experience. So it's fun to see them kind of find their groove, especially, like, with a newer coach as well, and see them have success like they did, winning gold. So... Do you watch them?
Yeah, I did. I grew up watching Abby Wambach.
Yeah, she was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Number 20.
Her, Mo Bryan. Right now is Rose Lavelle.
Yeah,
LaVille.
she's good.
Yeah.
She's good with the foot skills.
She also went to Wisconsin, so.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Cool. I know two other girls on the team. They played at Stanford together, I think. Do you know? I forgot who it was, though. Sophia Smith, maybe?
Think so.
And then there's one more. I forgot what her name is, though.
I feel like most of them come from California.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them come from out west.
Yeah.
Definitely. Which is cool.
Right.
They got good sports out there.
Just for soccer.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like they have some other good ones, too. I don't know.
No, just soccer.
Just soccer?
We run football here, so.
Yeah. Definitely. Football is a big southern thing.
Yep.
Well, cool.
Cool. Is there anything you want to add?
I don't know. I think that there's anything in particular. Is there anything you want to add?
No.
No?
No.
All right. Well, sweet.
Sweet. Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Mario. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. It was nice to talk to you. So,
right.
And to talk to everyone.
Sweet.
Sweet. Cool.
Right.
And then do you just stop it? Yeah. Sweet. And you just like